Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, thank you. And Kevin Porter Jr. has a new start with the Rockets. His game has been compared to James Harden's. Porter said, being a lefty, creating off the dribble, that extra swag with the step back, I couldn't ask for a better comparison, honestly. He's unguardable. And Porter Jr. should know, guys, he's the youngest ever to drop a 50-point double-double with assists.
That was an impressive performance. David, thank you for that story. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Jackson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the center position. And for the Rockets, Green is out there with Martin. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Now, here's Porter. Passes it to Green. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Martin. Houston needs to get a shot off. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at Portland. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when I look at Houston, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around. And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee! It sometimes takes more than one defender to help alter the shot when he's that close inside.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
You know, it started off poor execution at the top of the list for me, and that typically leads to a low field goal percentage.
Tice, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the Pistons with possession. And here's Cunningham. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Now, here's Cunningham. Porter looking it over. And it's Tice in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Tice has got his second basket.
Beautiful ball movement. Drawing kick. The defense can't catch up.
And the Pistons with possession here. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. He kicks to Cunningham. Now here's Bay. There's the pass to Stewart. That one doesn't drop. And it's Houston the other way. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
For Houston, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man.
first free throw is good. Good on both.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And one can only imagine what Green will be like, Greg, with a little time.
And still refining his shot release, still working on getting others involved. But we haven't seen a two-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time. And a chance to check out some stats for Gordon. Last season's performance for him. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring. They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Porter passes to Gordon. Another miss by Houston. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Jackson. Pass to Cunningham. Bay with it. Grant surveying the D. To end the drought. Here's Stewart. That's tipped. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Green passes to Martin. To the middle. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
Here's Gordon after the basket by Detroit. Outside, Green. In the corner, it's Gordon. Off target with his 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Pistons trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Passes it to Jackson. Now Stewart. Here's Cunningham. And it's denied. And they get it back. Jackson from long range. Here's Stewart.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Porter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 5. And there's the pass to Grant. Here's Cunningham. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bay. Martin with the block. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Just 2 to shoot.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
No good on the quick 3.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Now here's Gordon. In the loss to the Warriors the other night, definitely was not himself.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Bay. Now Cunningham. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And it's Gordon penetrating.
Have to be very careful when you're guarding Gordon. He's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Detroit. All free throws good from Eric Gordon. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Green finds Augustine. Jackson against Gordon. Another miss by Houston.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Gordon with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. On the wing, Green. Rebounded by the Pistons. And here's Bay. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Augustine. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Rockets lead by 9. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
Here is Augustine. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. And Augustine kicks to Gordon. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Houston leading by 7. Augustine passes to Martin. They kick it out to Green for the 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And here's Cunningham following Jalen Green's three. Pass to Bay. And they recover it. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Martin. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Now, here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for the Rockets. Tate, he's checked in for Kenyon Martin. David Nwaba comes in for Green, and it's Matthews in for Gordon. Detroit also making some changes. Josh Jackson's checked in for Stewart. Lee comes in for Frank Jackson. And Diallo's subbed in for Bay. That one is no good. Here's Houston now. They're on an 18-7 run. Now here is Augustine. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Passes it to Şengün. Kicks it to Augustine from deep. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Jackson, hoping to put that miserable performance against Brooklyn behind him tonight. And for Josh Jackson, Steve, the start to his NBA career might not have gone quite as he had imagined, but he persevered.
He did. He deserves a ton of credit for the way he went about his business. He spent time in the G League and never once complained about his situation. He worked his tail off, refined his game, and cemented his place in this league.
So it's the Pistons now, following the score by Houston. Jackson looking it over. Here's Cunningham. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Cunningham's got 7.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
1:43 left to play in the first. Here's Şengün. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Rockets lead by 14.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Augustine, no luck.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Cunningham's shot is off. Rockets leading by 14. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Rockets have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Joseph, he's checked in for Cunningham. Both free throws good from Matthews.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Lee dishes to Jackson. Shoots over Tate. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Matthews passes to Şengün. They get the rebound. And yes, it's good. Şengün's got 6.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside Jackson. Three-pointer. That one no good. And so it's the Houston Rockets with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now in his rookie season, Kevin Porter came off the bench. Now he's in Houston. He's a starter. And he analyzed the change in mentality.
You know, coming off the bench, you kind of have a feel for the game already watching it. And you're starting off. So just got to start fast. And I got to come in ready to play from the jump.
And when Porter gets out to a hot start, Greg, he's shown he's capable of some big nights.
And finding some success with the Rockets, Kevin. Now it's all about consistency and finding ways to win games.
And so far through one quarter, excited game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Josh Jackson out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Lee in at the point. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks. Now here's Lee. 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Lee against Augustine. To the paint. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Olynyk. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
The first one falls. Houston making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Pistons. And so he hits both. Here's Lee, still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Grant to the inside. Here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Even though he lacks length, Olynyk's hustle makes him a threat on second chance opportunities.
Lee against Porter. Pass to Tate. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mwaba. The rebound by Grant. Poked away. Joseph against Porter. Shot by Joseph. No good.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Inside. Şengün, no good. And so Grant will bring it up for Detroit. It's a 16-point game. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Daniel Tice is checked in for Houston. Now here's Lee. He kicks it to Grant. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lee outside. Shoots over Tate. And too long on the shot. Rockets leading by 16. Mwaba passes to Porter. Now back to Mwaba. Over Joseph. And it's Mwaba missing. Pistons trail by 16. Lee outside. Porter against Joseph. Back to Lee. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Lee's got his first basket of the night. Outside Matthews. Pass to Porter. Now here's Tate. He's covered by Joseph. Offensive rebound. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Diallo following the score by Houston. It's rebounded by Houston. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Pistons trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Grant kicks to Diallo. And Porter comes to help. Joseph has an open look. Drills the three-pointer. Joseph's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
To the inside. Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The Pistons have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Lee passes to Grant. Now here's Diallo. Lee outside. The three from Joseph. It's rebounded by Tice. Rockets leading by 17. Passes to Tate. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Joseph. Finished off the break. Joseph's got 7.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Now Porter, 14 points from him the last game against Golden State.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Shot by Joseph, no good. Rockets have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. The kick out to Porter. Another miss by Houston. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Rockets, Martin, he's checked in for Jayshawn Tate. Green comes in for David Mwaba, and Gordon subbed in for Matthews. Then for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Bay comes in for Diallo, and it's Jackson in for Saben Lee. Now here's Bay. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks to Jackson. Back to Bay. From outside, off the mark. Rockets leading by 15. Gordon with it. Outside, Green. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 8.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Joseph up top, defended by Gordon. Bay against Green. Bay, no good. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And finished off by Martin.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And the Pistons with possession here. Grant outside. The shot that time, not on target. Great tee that time from Martin. What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his workout. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent three ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now the pass to Bay. Pass to Grant. He dishes it to Joseph. 6 to shoot. Over Martin. Offensive rebound. Here's Stewart. They can't stop the run with that one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Porter against Bay. And the layup's good off the glass. Bay's got his first 2 points of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Porter. Gordon for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Grant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
To the paint. Stewart with the steal. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Jackson down low. Porter's there. And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. Dishes it to Green. Tice inside. He's covered by Joseph. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. DJ Augustine's checked in for Houston. And then for Detroit, Jackson comes in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Cunningham in for Joseph. Jackson finds Stewart. Now here's Cunningham. Bay wide open, and he fires. Drops in the tray. Bay's got his second bucket of the night.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Gordon against Jackson. Over in the corner, Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pistons trail by 17. And Frank Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And here's Gordon. Pass to Green. They could use a bucket. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got 11 points.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Pass to Cunningham. Stewart with it. That one goes. Count it.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Jackson against Gordon. The dish to Augustine. Over Cunningham. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 20.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Jackson gets the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
30 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Gordon. Over Jackson. And it's Gordon missing. Pistons trail by 18. Jackson dishes to Cunningham. He takes it in. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. Now here is Augustine. He's got 5. Tice finds Green. Gordon for 3. And the rejection by Jackson. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and give us what they have.
Wayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Ernie, we just can't gloss over how many times they got to the line in the first half. That's a great indicator on how assertive they've been. It's not just the jump shots. It's about driving, putting the D on the heels, putting your head down, and drawing the contact.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got ideas for you. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what we're seeing, guys, from Daniel Tice.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pistons trail by 18. Gordon out there with Porter. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Green, and it's Martin in at the 4 set. That's the group starting the second half for Steven Silas.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now here's Gordon. The pass to Tice, and stolen by Bay. He kicks to Grant. With the second effort, and he gets the bucket. Stewart's got 10 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And Tice throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Bay. Here's Stewart. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Rockets leading by 16. Outside Porter. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And it's Gordon missing.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Over Green. Stewart misses. Rockets shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And so it's Detroit with the ball, following the score by Houston. Here's Jackson. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Pass to Cunningham. To the middle. And the dunk by Stewart.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And the wide open shot from Green. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got 14.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That'll be his second foul of the game. David Nwaba is checked in for Eric Gordon. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Diallo's checked in for Bay. Detroit with the ball, trailing by 19. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding, and that's a hard pivot for a team that until last season was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Houston making some changes. Jayshawn Tate comes in for Martin. And it's Matthews in for Green. And a switcher also for Detroit. Olynyk checked in. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside Porter. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Jackson against Matthews. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Cunningham with the dunk. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here is Porter. He's got 7. Knocked away. And stolen by Diallo. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Drains it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 14.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Now Porter. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Nwaba with it. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Matthews. From outside the arc. Detroit with the rebound. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jackson. That shot off. The Rockets go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Matthews passes to Porter. Houston moving it around. Now, here's Tate. He's guarded closely. Nwaba. The Rockets with another miss.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Now, here's Porter. And here's Matthews for the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Cunningham. 14 points for him. And the dunk by Grant.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
Now, here's Porter. Outside Matthews. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
He misses the free throw. A different look here for Detroit. Josh Jackson's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Joseph comes in for Jackson. Saban Lee's subbed in for Cunningham. And the second free throw, good. Pistons trail by 21. Outside Jackson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Jackson's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Porter passes to Şengün. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Porter. Here's Lee. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Olynyk against Porter. And the pass to Şengün. Back to Porter. Kicks it to Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. From 11 feet away, the Rockets again can't hit. Pistons trail by 19. Diallo the pass to Lee. Outside Jackson. Down. There's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Houston making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. And Diallo, no good on that one. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Rockets. 22 is their biggest lead. Driving inside. Here's Tate. The Rockets again can't hit. Pistons trail by 17. And it's Joseph in the corner. That one's not going to go. So Houston will take it the other way. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Augustine looking around. To the paint, and stolen by Diallo. To the inside, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Jackson, there was no finesse on that one. Superb athlete who likes to punish the rim.
Augustine against Lee. From deep three-point range. Can't hit that one. Pistons trail by 13. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Detroit making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. Houston leading by 11. Here's Augustine. He's got 5. Nwaba finds Augustine. And here's Matthews. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Now Diallo. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Lee passes to Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here is Augustine. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Pass to Nwaba. Takes the 3. It's held in by Diallo. Diallo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back. It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And the rejection by Jackson. Lee outside. Takes a 3. Şengün with the rebound. Houston leading by 9. Here's Matthews over Lee. And Matthews gets it to go. Matthews has got 8 here in the quarter.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Detroit's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And here's the fast break. Şengün, no good. Pistons trail by 11. Outside Jackson. And the foul on Jae'Sean Tate. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Martin's checked in for Jae'Sean Tate. Green comes in for David Nwaba, and Eric Gordon subbed in for Matthews. And a switcher also for Detroit. Dave's checked in. So it's the Pistons now. And Olynyk kicks to Bay. Inside, Jackson lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got 12 in the game.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Green dishes to Augustine. Jackson against Gordon. In the corner, it's Martin. From downtown, Detroit with the rebound. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Jackson has got the complete package down low. Loves putting the D in a compromising position.
The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
And they are excited about Jackson, a high motor guy with a ton of room to grow and also displays terrific leadership on both ends.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Detroit. And so Jackson nails both of them. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Augustine with it. He's got 5. To the paint. Şengün with the bucket. 12 points for him.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Pistons trail by 9. Lee outside. Grant finds Lee. Back to Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here is Augustine. .11 seconds left in the third. Down low, here's Şengün. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Grant, off target from outside. And so it's Houston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. Now let's take a listen on head coach Dwayne Casey.
But it's about defense down here. No second shot. Rebound we go. All right? But make sure, make a miss, get back. Here we go.
Wanting to make more plays, be fast end-to-end. Dwayne Casey injecting energy into his team.
Yeah, and when they're in attack mode, sometimes it can lead to turnovers, but it could also lead to a nice run here.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Detroit, Bay and Grant are the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Jackson, and it's Stewart in at the 5. Home in the paint. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. 11-point game. Rockets with the rebound. Martin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Augustine with it. He's against Cunningham. And here's Gordon from outside. Rebound by the Pistons. Bay's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pistons trail by 11. And here's Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Rockets making a change here. Porter's checked in. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And there it is. On a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball, that's his first real mistake.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Stewart. Makes it off the glass.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Now here's Gordon. Martin the pass to Tice. Over Jackson. And Tice gets it to go.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now here's Cunningham over Tice. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Green finds Martin. In the corner, it's Gordon. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. Here is Porter. Outside Gordon. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Tice. It doesn't go for him. And the Pistons now going the other way. To the inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Down low, Stewart with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Pistons trail by 7. Shot from 12. Cunningham's shot is off.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. For Detroit, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Cunningham. High post Stewart. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. There's Green with the 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Drives to the hoop, and it's Green with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pistons trail by 11. Outside Jackson. Grant outside. Pass to Bay. Over Martin. And that one hits back iron. Houston leading by 11. Now Tice. Porter passes to Gordon. Outside Green. Launches a 3. And Grant sends it back.
Nice defensive reflexes from Jeremy Grant. Able to get in there and throw off that shot.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. Or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cunningham. Basket, good. Cunningham's got it back down to single digits for the Pistons. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Gordon kicks to Green. Kept alive. Tice passes to Martin. Inside, here's Green over Cunningham, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Martin with the bucket. Pistons trail by 11. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Cunningham inside. Porter's there. Stewart. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Martin. Grant against Porter. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Bay against Tice. Stolen by Martin. Porter kicks to Martin. Over Stewart. And it's Martin missing. Pistons trail by 11. Outside Jackson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Stewart against Gordon. They kick it out to Green. And a wide open look for Porter. The Rockets with another miss. The Pistons shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Here's Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Tice has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Green passes to Porter. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Detroit with the ball. They trail by 11. Here's Cunningham. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. Kelly Olynyk checked in for the Pistons. Now, here's Cunningham, guarded by Porter. Jackson from long range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Cunningham with it. Pass to Olynyk. Now here's Cunningham, guarded by Porter. Cunningham kicks to Bay. Sinks the triple.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Rockets leading by 10. And here's Gordon. Over in the corner, Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And here's Jackson. following Jalen Green's three. And he makes the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And for the Rockets, they're shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. The pass to Porter. He kicks to Martin. Back to Porter. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Jackson. From 11 feet away, Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Gordon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now, here's Cunningham. And the layup is good. Cunningham's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. Gordon, the pass to Porter. On the wing, Green. Back to Porter. Rocket 6. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Grant. And he banks in the layup. And it's 6 points for Jeremy Grant.
Very high percentage look for Grant. Those kinds of plays just get you in rhythm and keep you there.
Gordon against Olynyk. Outside Porter, stolen by Grant. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Gets it down to single digits.
You know, very few scouts felt that Jeremy Grant would ever become this kind of three-point shooter.
Gordon against Jackson. Outside Porter. Tice passes to Green. Shoots over Olynyk. That one a little long. Pistons trail by 9. Pass to Cunningham. No good from Grant. Rocket shooting reasonably well, 45%. Left side Gordon. Passes it to Tice. Gordon inside. He's against Cunningham. It's good. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Now here's Gordon. And no good.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Now here's Porter. Tight defense on him. So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.